Hi, it's Julie here, single mum entrepreneur. Welcome to my channel and my latest video. If you're new to my channel, I create videos about making money online and work from home jobs and side hustles. I do normally upload videos maybe 2 or 3, 4 times a week, but I have been quiet the last couple of weeks, so my apologies for that. I've actually been involved in a launch for which I have been a beta tester, and it's called the Brambila method. And that's actually what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to take you inside the Brambila method and talk a bit about this program. I normally do quite in-depth product reviews, but this actually isn't just a product. It's actually a program that has come from Adrian Brambila, who is what I would call a minimalist millionaire. He doesn't drive a Lamborghini or have a flash mansion. He basically is an 8-figure marketer who has made money in a number of ways online, including affiliate marketing, but also as other business models. And he actually travels the country with his wife in a converted Mercedes Sprinter van. So I was actually a beta tester for this program. It launched on July the 15th. We now have about 1,700 people who are actually taking the program and experiencing absolutely amazing kind of life-changing moments as they start to make their very first dollars online. So what I'll say first is that this is a program that is not open 24/7. So just looking over at the sales page, if you do want to access this page, then the link will be the first link in the description and also the link in the pinned comments. So this is a program that is going to teach you how to make money online in a number of different ways, not just through selling courses. This is going to teach you how to make money online without spending any more money. So it's actually, like I said, it's not open 24/7. It's 5 days until enrollment closes. So what's going to happen is that the program will officially start on July the 1st with live training. So if you buy this program today or before the end of this month, then you will obviously still get access to the program, but you will also get, as a bonus, you will get 7 days of live training and Q&A with Adrian, and he's going to have that daily throughout the course of this 8-day program. The program will be closed at that time, and then at the moment we're not quite sure when it's going to reopen, but it's not going to be a 24/7 sign up whenever you like kind of program. So on the page, there is a nice video about Adrian. There's a picture, I think that's Adrian there as a baby. Adrian gives a very, very interesting backdrop to how what shaped his approach to being an entrepreneur and being an online entrepreneur specifically. He tells a really wonderful story about how his grandmother in Mexico, basically she was doing what was essentially an early form of retail arbitrage. She was buying goods with very little money at a very low price, and then she was selling them for a profit back in her hometown. So basically Adrian tells an amazing story of how she built up enough money for the family to go to America, so that Adrian was the first Brambila who was born in the United States. So it's an amazing story of a hustler, of a hustling kind of background, which for me personally is something which I really relate to, because as a single mum, I'm all about the hustle and having different streams of income, not just relying on one stream of income. So like I said, the link's in the description. You can go through, you can watch this video for yourself. So there is a limited amount of tickets available. Each beta tester, of the 100 of us we were given a limited amount of tickets to the program. But this is where you can sign up, and it's an 8-day program, and you get 7 days of live training free. If you go through this page, you'll just basically see a bit more information about it. But the idea was, as beta testers, when we were selected, we had to audition, we had to apply for the program. When we started the program ourselves, testing it, we had to prove that beginners could make money online, or that it's a realistic way for a beginner to make money online using the methods in this program. So what you'll actually find on here, and that's without spending money as well, what you'll find on here, there's me just over there, what you'll find is the number of testimonials from many of us who tried some of the methods that we'd not tried before and actually started putting into action what was being taught and making money from it. So I won't go through all of this. That's Adrian there, because we're going to go through the program itself. But basically it's just a quick snapshot of what's on all of the days. And also, like I said, so there's a little, testimonial from me there as well. So this is where you sign up. What I'll do is hop into the program itself, and then you can see what is involved from day 1 through to day 8. So here we are in the members area. The motto is risk nothing and earn everything, because this is a program that is designed to take a newbie who has potentially, or even somebody who has tried to make money online, but maybe has made some, but not enough, and still needs to learn some more methods, some more strategies, tactics, etc., and get support to make even more money. But realistically, this is great for beginners who have never made $1 online. This is the Brambila method. So when you sign up, what is important to realize that you actually only get one module locked every 24 hours. The idea of this is that you have to put into action, or you're encouraged. I mean, if you're working a full-time job, you might not be able to kind of put everything out to action straight away. But the idea is that you pace yourself, and that you don't try and jump ahead and think, oh, that looks kind of interesting, I'm going to jump ahead to day 4 or day 7 or whatever. So, you know, as well as being supplemented with the live calls, it's going to give you every opportunity to really understand what you're doing on each individual day of the program. So the first program you get, the first video is basically the introduction, where Adrian will just go through his story and the backdrop to the Brambila method and why this this program has come into being.
I created this online business training based off actually my grandma, who in a small village in Tamaulipas, Mexico, had to literally figure out a way to put food on the table to feed her family, or they would starve. Now this is way before the internet, but what she eventually figured out is that she could flip items like clothing, traveling to other villages and cities and coming back and selling them for a very, very small profit. She never made $1 million or even 6 figures, but it was enough to feed her family and eventually get the entire family to come to the U.S. That's my mom and dad, and that baby is me, the very first Brambila to be born in the United States.
So I'm not going to play the whole video, but it's really interesting. I actually think I'd actually missed a little bit at the beginning there, but it's a really interesting story. I do think overall I love the way that the course is presented. And I love the colours, the vibrancy of the whole program. So the first day basically looks at selling your creativity through services on Fiverr. And what you will find is that each particular day actually has an overview strategy of the method. It then has a proof of concept or a case study and tactics and walkthrough. In this particular one, on day 1, there is a celebrity guest instructor who has made over $1 million on the Fiverr platform, and she is going to give her insights and her tips onto into getting success with this platform. But the beauty of this is not, because you might say, well, you know, yeah, Fiverr, we know that it's really everybody buys these cheap services, etc. But what is exciting about this is that the strategy itself, I'll just click on, but each video just starts, you know, obviously like this with a really nice little beginning. I'll just play you how it starts.
What's up, everybody? It's Adrian here, and I'm so excited. This is...
So, you know, Adrian has got bundles of energy, is not one of these conventional sort of multimillionaires, which is great. But each day we'll have the overview strategy, a kind of proof of concept or case study, and then it'll also have the tactics and walkthrough of you setting it up, you know, from the ground up. But what is interesting about not just the day 1, but a lot of the modules, what Adrian talks about very frequently throughout the program is this value ladder. And it's especially on day 1, you see this, that, you know, Fiverr is a place to sell gigs. Yes, but this is the marketplace where you are going to, it's a strategy or a tactic to get marketplace traffic, to drive that marketplace traffic from Fiverr to other offers, to the back end offer. So Fiverr is the front end, but there is a methodology to get even more money on the back end. And that is the beauty of this program. Now, already in the program, we are seeing lots of people who have done day one, have started putting these things into practice and actually have never made $1 online before. And so they're super excited to kind of find their groove. And I think what's really great about this program is that you don't have to stick to one thing. You know, you could find that actually, well, day one really, you know, kind of got me excited, or day 4 got me excited, or I love that all the modules about affiliate marketing. You know, you've got lots of opportunities to find your groove. And that's, you know, just as Adrian has built his businesses up in multiple ways, you have the opportunity to see how you can kind of start small, but use the value ladder to offer services on the back end, or offers on the back end that are going to make you 10, 20, 30 times whatever more money than the front end offer. So first of all, you get the overview and strategy for selling your creativity through services on Fiverr. And then there's a proof of concept with tactics and walkthrough. And then there's also the celebrity guest instructor, who is going to give you her tips and so on Fiverr. Now on day 2, this is a very interesting day because this is about selling your knowledge passively with course marketplaces. So again, you've got the overview and the strategy, and then the proof of concept on how you go about setting it up. Now, in this module, Adrian talks about the fact that for the past 7 years, he has been using this strategy to actually make money consistently every month. So selling courses on Udemy and selling courses on another marketplace course platform. Now he's actually started out selling his courses on mini classes. These don't have to be big, chunky, scary courses. These can be mini classes from maybe, you know, kind of 20 minutes through to an hour long. These are not long, you know, courses that last for hours or days even. And he started out providing dance classes to people. So because he is actually a dancer, his backdrop was he was a dancer with T-Pain. He toured all over the world as one of his dancers. So so Adrian has actually offered mini classes, dance classes. So in this session, you know, Adrian encourages people to basically do almost kind of like a brain dump. You know, any knowledge that you have in here can be turned into money without you needing to spend any money. And that's the essence of the Brambila method. So the beauty of this method is that Adrian is showing you how to benefit from the marketplaces that have their own traffic. So you don't have to be, you know, creating some long-winded course that you're then going to have to go and, you know, pay money to put it on some big chunky platform so that you can, you know, get more exposure, etc. You basically can put it on these marketplaces for free. So Adrian takes you through the model of him, you know, creating a particular class based around a certain theme. So it's a really great day, and the emphasis again is on just doing things simply without spending any extra money. And then again, there's the proof of proof of concept with tactics and walkthrough. So Adrian shows you evidence of doing it. Day 3 is much more about the strategy of landing high ticket retainers on Upwork. So Adrian again talks through how this works, talks through how you know, how Upwork works. There's a case study also of somebody who has successfully turned 5K into 20K from a retainer on Upwork. This strategy is different from the Fiverr kind of gig strategy. But again, Adrian takes you through this whole value ladder process, whereby you're not listing your services on Upwork. You're actually finding clients. Now this is actually a module actually where it's not just easy passive income. So this might not be for everyone, but there's a way to make this a solid business where you're getting paid, you know, retainers on a monthly basis. And this is actually part of what Adrian himself still does, having big retained clients through his agency. So this is a really great day for somebody who feels that they actually want to have, you know, a very, very strong, predictable business model. The next one is actually one of my favorites. I absolutely love day 4. And a lot of people in the group, the beta group, and also students who are now taking the program absolutely love day 4. This is actually making passive income with physical products. Now, this is something which I love doing myself. I sell on Redbubble. I also build merch stores for people on Shopify, and these are print-on-demand stores. So this is all about print-on-demand. But again, it's a really, Adrian makes it very, very clear, very concise, a really great breakdown of how you can start, making money online and even getting your first sales within, for some people it's a matter of hours, for others it might be a matter of days, but even so, this is a really great fun day. I do absolutely love print on demand and custom merch. And the great thing about this strategy is that people's creativity really comes into play. Even if you think, well, I'm not an artist, you don't need to be an artist for this strategy. And it's one which I know, I see people who have got very successful 6- and 7-figure businesses from having, their own physical products, but not through having inventory, because this is not what this is about. So it's a really exciting day, is day 4. So then we go into day 5, where you actually start talking about affiliate marketing and affiliate marketing 101, should I say, not 101, 101. So on day 5, basically, Adrian is going through, it's affiliate marketing 101. It's especially for beginners. He's starting affiliate marketing from the ground up. Now, bearing in mind, Adrian has focused very heavily. He promotes something like 400 more products. He has focused very heavily, not just on promoting digital products. Actually, the biggest part for him is actually his success in being an affiliate for physical products, very highly successful physical products, from health and wellness or protein powders, menswear, even down to equipment and so on that his van is fitted out with. He's actually been very, very, sort of clever and very astute at finding, physical products and becoming an affiliate for physical products that have sold really, really well. So in this 101 lesson, and Adrian is basically taking you through some very, very solid, clever research methods that he's used across multiple niches in order to find the best products to promote as an affiliate. So I found this really a very, very fascinating module, because affiliate marketing is by far, I think it's the fastest growing online business. It's can be super profitable and also create amazing passive income. But there is more to it than just either promoting products for, kind of low percentages from Amazon, or just promoting low quality digital products, for example. So Adrian really takes you through his best research methods in order to understand that really kind of advanced affiliate strategies of his. During day 5, he also does present an offer for you to work more closely with him in a full workshop all day with Casa de Brambila, it's called. And this is an opportunity for you to learn not just about, it's actually more about paid traffic strategies, and kind of going over the shoulder, seeing how Adrian sets up campaigns from scratch, and really how, he has managed to scale his business. So the whole essence of the Brambila method is that, you start off with organic strategies. You don't leap in spending loads of money on paid ads, when you don't really understand them. You start with organic strategies, but when you come to scaling your business, then paid ads and paid traffic is key to this. But Casa de Brambila will give you the opportunity to just see exactly hands-on how Adrian builds campaigns from scratch. So it's a very exciting time, but this is just an offer. You of course don't have to take it. It's just an invitation for you to potentially work more closely with Adrian. So then we're going into day 6, and day 6 was all about the organic affiliate strategies. So it focuses very heavily on YouTube and SEO, or search engine optimization. And I found this a really, really fascinating module, because it was something that it was broken down incredibly well. And you'll notice that a lot of these videos are all, they're short-ish videos. We're not talking about videos that are hours long, because Adrian is super concise in breaking it down with great clarity, but also giving you, as you notice as well, there are worksheets. So for each module, there'll be maybe an action plan, or there'll be a worksheet, or there'll be some kind of resource with a very carefully laid out strategy and plan for you to follow, so that when you have actually watched this, you can then go and start implementing it. So what was really interesting about day 6 was it was all about kind of buyer intent. And I loved that, because all too often we put out content on social media and then we just think, yeah, great, and we wait for the views and we wait for the sales. But if we haven't tapped into what our target audience really wants, or what the buyer intent is, then we're not going to make sales. So this is a really, really great module to talk about that. So that's day 6. Like I said, you do also have a worksheet here to follow. Then when we go into day 7, again, you've got your strategy, the overview, tactics and walkthrough. Day 7 is actually a very interesting story. You wouldn't believe actually about the story that Adrian tells about how he made thousands and thousands from Pokemon Go, leveraging community-based groups. I won't say any more than that, but it was absolutely fascinating. So that's actually, you know, tapping into the power of groups for traffic sources, as traffic sources. But of course, you know, there are ways to do it and ways not to do it. And Adrian shows just exactly the way that he's done it that actually made money, with a real concrete example. Throughout of this course, you're always going to get concrete examples or case studies or proofs of concept. Now, day 8 is a little bit different, because when you get to day 8 is one that will be unlocked. So days 1 to 7, you'll get all the videos unlocked each after 24 hours, plus all the live daily calls, which will be recorded as well, so you won't miss anything. But day 8, in order to unlock day 8, you have to send a screenshot in order to, let's just see, here we go, unlock day 8. So this is what you've got to do for day 8. You've got to take a screenshot to show how you started working on anything you've learned so far. So basically, you just got to email your screenshot to this address and use subject line day 8. You can share what you're working on. Now, if you've got, if you've actually made money already, and you're based in the US, if you made money one of the methods, then you do get a Brambila method hat. But that's sadly just for people in the US. But you don't need to have made money with any of the methods. You can just show that you've posted a gig on Fiverr, or that you've maybe you know, you've put a custom design on Redbubble, or you've already, you know, kind of got some work through Upwork. But all you have to do to unlock day 8, which has got a special method that, as Adrian says, his grandmother would crush. And that's what's going to be in day 8, and you unlock it by following these steps. So when you've unlocked day 8, obviously you can watch the day 8 videos, and then the next thing, you've got a bonus session as well, which is a quick start guide for affiliate marketing tech setup. So that'll just take you through the tech setup. If you haven't done this before, then this will actually show you how to do that. Here you'll also have your live call recordings. Obviously we haven't started yet. They start on the 1st of July. So those are going to be there. And then if you have, if you do upgrade and decide to go with the invitation, with Adrian's invitation, Casa de Brambila, then it will, you would have the last workshop would be there. So, and this was actually just for people who purchased before the launch, who actually had early access to the program after the beta testers. So that's basically what you are going to get within the program itself. So we are already seeing, there's a private Facebook group for all the Brambila Method members. We're already seeing lots and lots of people just posting excitedly, blown away by the content and the different ways that it's getting their creativity going. It's pushing people out of their comfort zone. And as it says here on the screen here, progress is everything. And that's the essence of day 8, is that you are almost forced by this point to take some action. Now, whether or not you have not managed to, you know, watch all of the recordings or all of the videos, the fact is, as long as you are taking action in some way, that is the point of this program, to kind of keep you on your toes. Because many of us just say, yeah, we'll do it. We'll start it. I'll do it tomorrow, or the timing's not right, or whatever. Well, this is all about taking action, as imperfect as it might be. So that's my review of the Brambila method. If you would like to join the Brambila method, then just click the first link in the description, and I would love to see you in there.